Hello YouTube, back once again with my Stranger Things reviews, and here we are with episode 6, The Monster, and this is another really good episode. Well, first, as far as the three plot lines this week went, I thought all the stuff with the sheriff and Winona Ryder was pretty dull this episode. They tracked down who seems to be Elle's birth mother, and they kind of explain why Elle has telekinetic powers, but my only thought was, who cares, really? There's no way you can give any explanation to this that would be at all interesting. Like, it's just kind of like, oh, she took the mother took experimental drugs when she was pregnant with Elle, and I was like, who cares? That was my only thought. But the other two plot lines this week, first there was the stuff with Nancy and Jonathan on their continuous hunt for the monster, where things left up with last episode, just with Nancy being on the monster's world, with the monster coming at her, and the door between the worlds closing. That was very effective, and this was a pretty effective beginning. Just say these two, seeing her trying to escape the monster. That was a really intense and really well done chase scene, and yeah, so that was really good. That I really liked the scene afterwards, in which they're just at Nancy's house, just like trying to just come to grips with what just happened to them. I just like Jonathan be like, oh, I'll sleep on the floor tonight, and then Nancy be like, can you sleep in the bed? He's like, okay. And then he just like lies there, and then she's just like, can you take maybe move a bit back? And he was like, yeah, sure. Like, I thought that was all really funny, enjoyably awkward. Not just that though, I love when they were like, okay, so we need something a bit better than a gun to kill this thing, and they just go to like a hunting store and buy all this stuff. God, weren't those easier times? And if you were 18 years old, you could just go to a store and buy all these things, no questions asked. I thought that was darkly hilarious. That I just love when just the catcher just said, like, what are you gonna do with all this stuff? They have gasoline, they have bullets, they have bear traps, and then just Nancy's just like, we're hunting a monster. But I thought that was really darkly hilarious. That, and I really like Jonathan's reaction when he was just like, yeah, got me there. Like, what else should we have said? All that was really good. What else though? I really liked seeing the two friends coming back to talking to one another, just seeing I forget which kid is it? Mike's trying to apologize to the kid Lucas about like all that happened between him and Elle, and I didn't really like I love the other friend though, whoever that kid, what's his name, Dustin. I love that kid because he always has my reaction to everything, but he was just like, look, Lucas, I'm sure this was somewhat traumatic, like at the moment, being thrown across the room with telekinetic powers and you thinking you could have possibly died. That's one way to look at it, but on the other hand, how freaking awesome was that? I love that. Like, that would be me if I just met someone with telekinetic powers. I'd be like, hey, would you mind throwing me across the room with your telekinetic powers? I really want to know what that'd be like. I thought that was really funny. Not just that though. I like the stuff with Elle. I like seeing her just like break into a supermarket and then just getting just nothing but waffles. I thought that was pretty funny. So it seems that she really does like waffles. That's an interesting character trait. What else though? And then there was how this all ended this week. I really like how it all ended. It just with this felt very Stephen King, in which the two friends are looking for are looking for Elle, while the kid Lucas is just is breaking into the facility trying to see if he can find anything and about their missing friend. But when the two friends, they're found by the bullies and then start chasing them down. And then this felt very Stephen King, just how over the top these bullies were. Just like how one of them like pulls out a knife and like puts its like one of their throats and just says like, "This is what you're gonna do. Either you jump off this cliff right here, or you'll most likely die on impact, or I will slit your friend's throat." I liked how like the bully's friend was even like, "Dude, this seems a little extreme right here. I mean, do we really want murder on our hands?" And like, he's just like, "No, this is what must be done." I was just like, this is very Stephen King right here. That was my only thought. Not just that though. Then just when just see just how it ended, just with the kid deciding to jump off and then Elle saving him, and then Elle just snapping the kid's arm with her telekinetic powers. That was so satisfying. That was great. Oh, and I also forgot, not just that though, with the story with Nancy and Jonathan, when Nancy, after her dick boyfriend, like, saw Jonathan waking up in her bedroom, just like writes like something like "Nancy's a slut" on like this on like a movie theater sign in the town, and then just seeing Jonathan beating the shit out of him for it. That was great. Just seeing Jonathan beating the everlasting shit out of that guy. Now the only thing that's missing is the monster to show up to just rip those three dickheads in half. That is all I'm waiting for at this point. So. Yeah, and, anything else that really happened this episode? Oh, you found out where the monster came from, how Elle telekinetically found it. Nothing really interesting to say about that. I was like, okay, it's saying, like, for, like, when they explain, like, how does Elle have telekinetic powers, it's not like, who cares? Like, you can't really... you can only really give an explanation like this if it's something like she was like a manifestation of like Elle's suffering, or like a personality disorder, and like that's just part of her personality that's been ripped off of her. But just saying there's another world and there's a monster, I'm like, okay, who cares? Like, who cares that Elle was the one that found it? But still, it was a good visual, though, just, seeing, like, Elle, like, in, like, the black, like, just what seems to be standing on water, like, with just a black empty space, and then just seeing the monster in the distance. That was an effective visual. So, yeah, still, really good episode. So, YouTube, as always, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.